2025 is the Expo year, and in Osaka, Japan, there will be a Expo Osaka Kansai, Japan. So if you are going to Osaka or Kyoto or Kansai region, you might be able to consider putting in your itinerary. So I got a ticket for the Expo too, but you might wonder, what is Expo actually? I also haven't been to Expo, and it's not like an Olympic game. It's not like a Disneyland or Universal Studios. It's something more like an exhibition. But is that something worth going? So the Expo hasn't started yet, and not all the information is coming up yet. But I'd like to go over what we know so far about Expo Osaka 2025, including how much ticket prices are and how you get there, and also what you need to know about it. So let's see, what is Expo actually? In Japanese it's called Banpak. So Expo is an exhibition that all the knowledge and intelligence gathered from all over the world for the better future for the Earth. Let's solve the problem we have on the Earth, and let's make it a better future for the world. So especially in such a time of the era, sounds like a really great concept. So previous one is in Dubai, and this time it's taking place in Osaka, Japan. And this is the second time for Osaka to do the Expo. They did it in 1970s, and that became the big sensation for Osaka at that time. And there's still Osaka Banpak Park that you can see the big statue of Taro Akamoto. So now let's see so first of all, when it will be Expo, it will be April 13 to October 13th of 2025. So it will take place in Osaka for 6 months, from April 13th to October 13th. So the main thing you do in the Expo is seeing the big venue called Pavilion from different countries and also from Japan and Japanese companies. So for example, if it's an exhibition of the United States, it's talking about the country and how country is working for the better future or what it's like. And so it's kind of like advertisement of different countries. And of course for the Dubai one, Japan also had the Japan Pavilion. It's not like easily you can just go in everything and see everything. It's like a recent Disneyland or Universal Studios. Looks like many of them ask for the reservation, and this is very complicated. First of all, let's see the ticket. So the ticket of the Expo Osaka you can purchase from the official site of the Expo Osaka. So the regular ticket is 7,500 yen, and weekday ticket that you can enter any weekday after 11 AM is 6,000 yen. And night ticket that you can enter after 5 PM is 3,700 yen. But before the Expo starts on April 13th, you can purchase for a little more discounted price. So pre-purchase ticket that you buy before the Expo starts is 6,700 yen. So they do until the October, but if you can enter before July 18th, which is the start of the summer holidays in Japan, you can enter for 5,000 yen. And if you can visit first 2 weeks after it starts until April 26th, you can enter for 4,000 yen. So the earlier you go, you can get for lower price. These sales prices don't sell after they start the Expo, so it's recommended to purchase right now because you have to make a reservation, and if the day is full, you cannot purchase that day anymore. So you have to purchase these tickets before April 12th. And this is something I find it difficult, but any venues you have to make a reservation. For example, probably this will be very popular, but there's a Gundam Pavilion that there will be a huge Gundam, and that will be this lottery. So you apply for it and you might either get it or not. And in case you cannot get it, you can't enter. So you only can find out after you purchase the ticket. So for example, if you purchase the Expo ticket just to go to see the Gundam, there's a possibility you cannot see it. So this is something you have to think about it or plan well. I wonder, in case you failed everything, like you cannot see anything after you go in, but looks like some of the exhibition accept just going in on that day. And also, not every pavilion will be that popular. There will be lots of different countries. Obviously there's a popular country and not so popular pavilions. And now let's see where in Osaka this Expo is taking place. It's a place called Yumeshima, which is an artificial island on Osaka Bay. And right now, Osaka Metro's subways, Chuo line is going to Cosmo Square, but it's going to extend to the Yumeshima, where right in front of the Expo Pavilions. And that will be January 19th, 2025. So next month, the Expo new station will be opening. And also, if you're going to stay other parts of Osaka, they will be going to a shuttle bus from the Shin Osaka station, and the closest one is the Sakurajima station near Universal Studios. So there's a Yumesaki line to Universal City and Sakurajima station at the end. And from that Sakurajima station, you can take the shuttle bus. This is something you can consider if you are going to see other parts in Osaka. You can stay in Osaka City Center and take the Osaka Metro. And also, in case you like to go to Universal Studio, you might be able to stay there and spend one day for the expo. And something good to know is this bus is not free, and it's like 250 yen, but not very expensive. And you have to make a reservation for the bus too. And these buses are going to arrive at west gate of Expo. And in case you take subway, you arrive east gate of the Expo. When you purchase the ticket, you have to choose from which gate you enter. And for now, I will go by subway, so I bought a ticket for the east gate entry, but up to 3 times you can change the entry gate before the date you go. So in case I actually change the hotel to stay near Universal Studio and I'd like to take a bus, I can change to the west gate. If you get a hotel, the good place to get is near Universal Studio, because there are lots of nice hotels there. And also in the Osaka City Center, it might be convenient to stay near Osaka Metro's Chuo line, like near Cosmo Square, like a Bentencho station, where the train crosses Osaka's JR's loop line. So in Japan, the Expo has been lots of political issues that it's spending too much money and everything. So I hear really only negative talk about it. So they have lots of tickets available. No matter what it's like, once it starts, all the TV programs and influencers start to talk about it, and probably people start to show more interest and start to go. So if you go anyway, you might be able to consider purchasing a ticket early and also taking the hotel early. So in case you're visiting any Kansai areas like Osaka, Kyoto, you might be able to consider spending one day at the Osaka Expo. If you can go before summer, it will be a little more discounted price. And also, you can maybe consider taking the hotel early, because maybe as the day comes close, the hotel start to get busy and more expensive too. But this is a lot for anyone visiting Osaka this next year. During the period of April 14th to the October, the hotels in Osaka might get a little busy and more expensive. And you can't bring in any suitcase, so I recommend to keep the suitcases at your hotel or coin lockers at the station or near the airport. And I can imagine it will be very busy on the trains or buses, so probably it's almost impossible to carry suitcases. But again, at this point, we don't know how busy it will be, because even media or even any videos don't have much information, and many information is only coming from the website. How busy it will be like a Disneyland, I'm not sure. And I bought a ticket, so when I go, I'd like to make another video about it. Thank you for watching. Have a great trip to Japan. Have a great weekend until the next video.